It is now 11:17 on this Wednesday night. Matt Wintz is here. Betsy was saying earlier, people are not very nice to her on the streets these days because of this nasty weather. Are you getting certain waves that she's getting?
No, none of that. I hand out stickers when I see people, so I think that we ran out of pencils. COVID kind of put that back too, but the stickers seem to be pretty good. So it's worked so far.
Working.
Yeah, we have a long winter though, so we'll see where we go from here. Did you guys get your stickers today?
Not yet.
Did not.
Okay, all right. I got you in a second. Just hang tight. No bad words. Rush hour forecast tomorrow morning. It's a cold night. In fact, coldest night of the fall so far. Got a long way to go. That's okay. This is going to be our little cold bump before we bump things up for about 7 to 10 days. So pretty nice, right? 30s tomorrow morning. Even in upper 20s for some. I'm hesitant to say we're going to get a freeze close to the lakeshore. Even downtown Cleveland, I think we're going to have a tough time doing that. I'll explain why in a second, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be cold either way. Variable clouds tomorrow afternoon. We're not going to go completely sunny. That same low pressure is going to be spinning around us off towards the north. Here's your freeze warning. Again, this goes through 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. They issue a freeze warning for that first freeze of the season. This marks an end of the growing season as soon as you hit freezing or below. Just kind of closes the books on what was a wonderful summer and early fall around here. Temperatures, though, notice we're in the 40s up towards the lakeshore, 30s elsewhere. The thing counteracting this tonight, we've got clearing skies. Thing counteracting is the wind, though. That wind is going to continue anywhere from 5 to 15 miles per hour. That tends to mix up the atmosphere so you don't get that settling effect. So, yeah, I do think we'll get below freezing in spots, but I just don't see it being as widespread as what the warning is being indicative of. But anyway, cold either way. There's your lake effect starting to come to an end. That's some good news. We've had enough of that, right? Off towards the north and the east is where it's going with that southwest wind that we have. Here's what we get tomorrow, though. Notice the clouds off towards the north kind of streaming back in. We're on the southern periphery of this low pressure tomorrow. So we will see clouds, high pressure, as I mentioned, settling in. It's going to be quiet from east coast to west coast tomorrow. There's like no weather except for maybe up here with that low pressure. But you can see the freeze warnings all the way down to the Gulf Coast. Here's the warm-up we've been eyeing. They have not had a fall out west yet, and they're about to get one. Things are going to flip across the country over the next 7 to 10 days. National Design Hour by our forecast. Lingering clouds tomorrow. There's your cold spots down south where we clear those skies out. I think a little bit milder up towards the lakeshore. We're in the upper 40s tomorrow. Here's your rain chance. Just a little area of energy pivoting along that low. 3, 4, 5 o'clock. Some showers up towards the lakeshore. Then we're done. And we really start to warm things up on Friday. I think it's going to shift around. Morning lows, that's the cold one. Waking up Friday morning warmer. Then we're 40s and 50s for lows this weekend. This low pressure heads away. Look at the quiet weather until next week. The weekend features beautiful conditions. We continue to eye that nice southwest flow. Here's our next chance of rain, Tuesday, Wednesday sometime. But we don't really get cold behind that. Union Home Mortgage 10-day forecast the weekend, just still beautiful. Sunshine, high clouds, 70. And then next week, we're putting the rain on Tuesday, maybe lingering into Wednesday, but still 50s and 60s. No more 40s, 30s with lake effect snow. So I think we can handle this.
All right. We certainly can. Matt, thanks so much.